we've yet to see. But
Plup's record is a whole nother point of conversation.
Exactly.
You know? But we're going to be popping in. We're talking about our boy Stango and our boy darai right now. So let's get it rocking.
Yeah, here on Jules Vale, not a lot of room to work with. This one's going to be nice and scrappy. A lot of dash dancing, right? You want to play heavy on the movement, low on the swings. You don't want to commit to something less. Your opponent's going to blow you up. Both these characters just so very good at that, as we mentioned with the tech chase game. Early on, though, it's going to be locked, pitching and swinging defenses here with 1, 2, 3 throws. Not going to find the stock just yet, but starting to juggle darai, trying to just find a way past this axe.
Here it is. Okay, ends up whiffing the grab here. Now as darai gets it down throw, opting for his tech chase opportunities. Lox is so big, able to distance yourself a little bit more and still cover so much space with things like the Ranno back. There's the Nair. Get up attack will not get punished or read on. darai takes their time to make it right back down to center stage here, and it's the Stango game yet again. What's that shard going to be? Okay, darai makes it back. It's a down tilt. We have a dash attack, and this is an advantage state, Ritual.
Yes, it is, but it's not the pickup you wanted after the sour spot, so you're just trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, getting put into the bubble to boot, that advantage state just did not go darai's way at all, and instead getting put into disadvantage, getting caught in a hard situation, and Stango gonna cook that frog in some magma, close out stock number 1, and darai now having to answer back fast.
Yeah, okay, going off deep though. Looking for that first back air. Maybe not fair to keep on this pressure, but it's not enough to take stock just yet. Forward strong, not fully charged. There's the projectile to come out and play. Again, that Loxodont up special, so difficult to challenge. Has it enhanced as well. The later hits are still going to end up landing. That forward strong will finally take it. darai only having lost 20% in the process. Stango completely unfazed here. Looking for an opportunity in.
No, watch these dash dances though, just in their face, the mix-ups in distance, right? The random shield to wait. These two are playing it slow, patient, and really working to bait each other out. Both of them are so familiar with how offense can be defense, movement can be defense at this level, especially in a platform fighter. Now with those poison stacks online, that's going to be a lot of extra work here. For darai gone, now popping up. You got to get out of there. You've overextended in the corner. Now Stango might have a field day.
Oh, still slightly too low to actually make it back to ledge. Lox's presence alone is so absolutely terrifying. Gets the enhancement out with all that magma off the special. Get up straight up into the down strong. There's a solid amount of early damage. Now we're just down tilting for our life. Stango does not care, playing the Lox game to his heart's content.
Yeah, you saw there, darai, it looked like messed up the wall jump there at first for a second, and as a result, Stango just going back a little uncontested, getting the reversal. Now darai having to find his way off the ledge, past this ledge trapping monster, and right now, I mean, Stango's Loxodont is just dictating the pace of this game.
Really is. We got that special get up yet again, and that down strong, and the up strong too. We keep swinging. There's that parry into down tilt. Pop up darai, up and away. We got the meatball going.
Yep, the defensive bubble to counteract it means it doesn't do too much scary. However, that axe, there's no blocking that thing right now. Stango going to be just one edge guard away right now from closing out this game.
There it is.
Instead, gonna miss the ledge down strong and combo just like that. How's it feeling, man? How's
the Stango Lox? I am here for it. I am extremely happy with the way he's been playing so far, and I want to keep seeing it move. I think this idea, the concept is wonderful. I think pushing this character to its limits with one of the best players in the world is super fun to see. I got a bit of a personal stake here as well because one of our local scene's best players is a Lox player who likes to downplay the character quite a bit. And, you know, I like to see what the results show, right? And if Stango's out here repping Lox from end to end of a tournament bracket and is able to make it super far, perform really well, well, you know, it's a fun thing to point back to my friends.
And now here on Merchant Court, we've got some tricky movement. This is one of the, especially Rivals 1, Ranno's favorite stages because of the amount of tricky tug movement you can do here. So darai trying to take some advantage of these platforms. That being said, I mean, Lox can shark you pretty well here, can have some pretty decent control of those platforms if he gets put in the right position to. But often, like at ledge, it can be a little bit awkward. As good as that platform can cause you recovery mix-up, Lox is so good at covering it too. So darai just trying to make something happen, trying to use the extra space, the platforms to his advantage here, but so far just still not able to find a way in.
Quite. Dash attack's going to whip punch to the down tilt. The floor hug is going to nullify almost any advantage that was built right there. Even up throw. trying to see Stango continue to follow up with these forward airs and up special to make it back on Darai. Now we are off stage, trying to get some pressure here with those back airs. We're going to pair up the second hit of the up special on ledge, gets a dash attack, forward air, another dash attack to follow. Lox is combo food after all, but Darai not able to close out the stock just yet, Ritual.
Yeah, if he had hit that reverse back air that he was looking for, he certainly would have, but instead, it's going to be Stango's turn, and those Tusks are going to take it, but the bubble instead, Darai with some defense finds a way to survive that bubble, though not in the right place, trying to find a way back to it, gets back to the ledge, instead gets past ledge, but Stango was ready, scouted it out, and said, see you later. Once again, Darai just not able to steal this one out yet, and the Merchant port ceiling not doing him any favors.
That's
here.
right, that down tilt up strong simply not enough to make it work. Forward strong doesn't quite land here. We're going to have Stango immediately disengage with a down tilt of his own. Gets popped really far away with that down tilt. Definitely not the scoop combo hitbox that Darai is looking for. Gets it the second time, but not enough to actually take a stock here. Catching a jump with that fantastic fat back air. And Stango keeps up the pressure off stage.
Okay, the meatball, though, into the bubble again is going to give Darai some room to breathe, and that's going to give him a chance to get back, but not out of the corner or overextend out of disadvantage, and instead now just getting put back in the blender off stage. Has a chance here, but at 190, even with frog jump, it's not enough. Here at 160%, sorry.
Woo!
And now Stango's going to answer back. Dude, when you're too high for your confirms as Ranno, you just got to find the straight hits, doing so with the fair, but now 2 stocks to 1. It is a best of 5.
This is best of 5. So we're in for a longer set here, folks. This isn't Darai's end and winner's bracket, even if he does end up dropping this game, because Stango is looking so strong and confident right now. Gets the up tilt, punishes that miss tech with the double jump down here to keep up this pressure. The dash attack. Look at this sequence here, Ritual. How does he close it out? With the down strong. Not enough to take the stock, but oh my goodness, that's 124%.
Maybe looking for a down air. Look at had the meatball down air setup. He did have it, just didn't quite commit though. And so instead, he's gonna opt for the ledge trap, just reset the situation. So you haven't had an answer for it yet. We're gonna keep doing it here. Get that bubble out of here to reset again. That time again, just a little bit not quite so confident. So Darai's gonna get another chance, but this is still firmly Stango in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Stango is a monster here, Ritual. Tech chase doesn't quite work out here for Darai just yet. Okay, able to get a nice pickup extension here off of that ledge. It's dash attack follow-up. Special get up though. Enhancements are online. The left side of stage. There we go, pairing on through some of these needles, down tilt up strong. Like you mentioned before, Merchant Port Ceiling is not doing Darai any favors. There's that forward throw. Oh no, not even a DI to save their own life. And Darai is now down 2 games. The Stango Lox is up 2-0 to make it winner's side. You know, top 48, which is really top 32.
And speaking of, the Stango Lox yet to drop a game, notably as well. So we're gonna see how long that trend lasts, but Darai's got to stem that. Darai's going to try to put a stop to that here and now. Immediately banning Harbor is Stango there. And now we're going to go back to Jules Vale.
Oh.
And the Arcane swap.
This time around. No more Ranno to box around it. Okay,
That's
Darai.
spicy.
Interesting, interesting. We'll see how this one ends up working out. Puddle is available. We are going to TP straight to it. Doesn't seem like Stango is two-phased. Still ready for the punish here. 64% and counting. Down air, up air, up air. Double fair here as well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You're so well spaced too.
Getting to use the bubbles back on stage, though. Darai gives himself a sign of life and a chance out of that route. But instead, it's going to be up air towards, or up strong there, sorry, on the platform. And it's going to just be the end of Darai's first stock. Still trying to find a way in between Puddle and the wave dash.
I didn't realize it was as simple as, you know, up throw, up air, up strong. It's crazy.
Sometimes it really just do be that simple.
There we go. All right, make it back to stage. You're getting popped by the Puddle. Still alive, though, despite the whip punishing up the up special. Going to have that nair. Doesn't matter if it was floor hugged. We're seeing Stango was ready for the grab. And look at this combo game right now. 60% onto Drive. Coming up with that forward strong, sliding around at the speed of sound.
Yeah, a little bit of the trot into the hydro plane there. Just covering so much ground, not going to close it out, though. And unfortunately for Darai, that was kind of where he bet on. Going to get the nair bounce, though, and that's going to close it out to give himself some extra height back to stage as well. Keeps the Puddle in the tank for the mix to get out of disadvantage with the platform afterwards. And all of a sudden, Stango's got to be careful here.
Yeah, there's something Darai's got going on right now. It's only 20% of a difference right now. Tries to parry the setting of the Puddle. Is able to get the throw, though. Up air into. Ooh, and the meatball pop.
Yeah, dude, those tusks are just so incredibly strong. Darai with the good DI, but it just wasn't enough. Now Puddle going to create some pressure, trying to keep Stango trapped in the corner. The platform there now, whether that's a hindrance or help, we've yet to see. Gonna get the parry, but gonna push off with a little bit of some collision shifting. And all of a sudden, Stangos are starting to stem all the momentum unless you can find something now, Darai.
Here we go. Now up there, one fair off. There's the downer. It's going to get tagged in on stage. Puddle is set up there. The bubbles get a forward throw in response here. Puddle is set up. Getting clipped by that up special, though. Darai still not able to truly push it all the way to the end as Stan goes right back in the driver's seat. The Puddle to reset. Bring us full stage. Going to hold this trade here, but Darai closer and closer to edge and closer to their own doom.
Okay, the back though, the jab, just try to find some mix on. Shield does get it into the grab, gets the offstage situation. However, that platform there and the second one gonna give Stango some extra routes out. Even still, Darai's ready on the coverage at the moment. Gonna find the back air to boot, just like that last stock situation. Gonna create some space, get away. Try to take this interaction on your terms, but that's gonna be it.
Oh, and that's gonna be it, yep. Ready to close it all out. One last chunky back air from Stango to take it 3-0 over Darai. All Loxodont, no games dropped just yet, Ritual. Whew, how are you feeling about the Stango Loxodont so far?
Dude, the Stango Loxodont is so cool.
He's playing out of his mind.
He plays this
so
really
good.
interesting dash dance where he's so just patient. Like, he's doing the top player and, like, really it feels like the PM melee and Rivals one thing for among some of the best